Hey guys, MJDH here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past No Damage Effective Minimalist playthrough. Last time we explored the Village of Outcasts and found this Gargoyle statue in the town square, which is where the fourth dungeon is hidden with the fourth crystal. So we pulled off the sharp end of the pitchfork on the Gargoyle statue so that we can go in and rescue the fourth maiden. Let's go! Welcome to the fourth dungeon of the Dark World, commonly referred to as the Thieves' Town, but it's sometimes called the Thieves' Den or the Gargoyle's Domain. I personally go with Gargoyle's Domain, by the way, but whichever name works for you. There is a reason why this place has been my favorite dungeon in the game, even when I was a kid. And as an adult, I've become even more appreciative of the world building that this place involves. But, of course, I do have to worry about my head being bashed in with Da Vinci's heart, because there's a case of that one boss who's need to invoke for his death, but we'll get to him. Okay, we got the snack. Well, now we get the map to showcase what the dungeon looks like, and for once, it's not obvious where the boss is. And also, you may notice that the shape of the first floor looks a little familiar. Yeah, world building. Zelda 2! Take notes! So, these horse heads are brutish rogues named Zazaks. Zazaks have simplistic but random movement that can catch you off guard sometimes. The red Zazaks can also sometimes shoot fireballs that, for reference, the magical shield cannot block, in case we were to have it instead of, say, intentionally feeding it to a picket. Gosh, I'll be on stage without the magical shield. Oh, and yeah, rupees, because this is a thief's hideout. Oh, and by the way, the blue Zazaks each take two regular hits from the regular sword to bring down. The red Zazaks take 4. The hammer does, of course, one-shot them, but terrain can make hitting them inconvenient at times. We did hit that red Zazak at least when he came out in the open. Bye, Zol. So, in case you're wondering, there's a breakable wall here, but it doesn't leak too much. It's just some lag, and then some rupees, and then some more lag, and then some more rupees. There's also a bombable wall here, but it doesn't even lead to much either. It just leads to 10 rupees and a preview of a later room. Yeah, and there's no point dropping off here because there's a bunny beam to the right, hidden beneath the walkway. So, which is why we're going to take the south entrance to officially get in this room. Of course, we do have to worry about a bunny beam also hidden to the south. But if we stick around here, the bunny beams will collide with Defilate along the way. So. Yeah. That could have been annoying. The red Zazac taking a potential opportunity to let me up. Okay, that gets rid of you. Now, where's that red Zazac? Wow, the Bark decides to... Oh well, more room for me. Yeah, the rain can make things a little complicated with using the hammers on the Zazaks. But what do you expect? They're thieves. Speaking of thief involvement, our way to the north half of the Gargoyle's Domain is impeded by the big locked door. We're already going to need the big key to explore the northern half of the dungeon. Yeah, we need a skeleton key to explore the majority of a thief's hideout. Imagine that coming from a 90s game. An early 90s game. Excuse me, Mark. So we have a choice between west or east. I prefer the west entrance for to cut down on complications with the red Zazak. And there's also a bunny being hidden beneath the walkway of the treasure chest. It's going to be an annoying trap. Yeah, back up, Zazak. We want the winner out of the way so that we can safely get the big key! But we have to escape this trap because the bunny beam does respawn and we need to make a mad dash to slip past. But we are through with the big key. The door to the left just leads to the entrance in a one-way trip. There's not much point taking it unless you want to escape the dungeon. I don't know. Because we got the compass to see where the boss is. And the boss is in the northeast corner of the first basement floor. And oh hey, it looks like terrain. Looks like we may have a straight shot to the boss if terrain permits. Nice! This video will be short. It certainly won't justify something called video length or timestamps. I mean, come on, why jump like that? So, we need to escape either on the west side or the east side. I prefer the west side to avoid the winter, but there's a bunny beam. There's another respawning bunny beam. However, it's inactive long enough for us to slip past the two sparks. And we can now explore the north half of the dungeon. Oh hey, it looks like we may have a straight shot to the boss after. Oh, and since he's at one boss, we'll want him taken care of early, so let's go! Wait a minute, what? Hello? Boss of the Gargoyle's domain, coming out. The compass says you're here, and I know wouldn't lie. Yoo-hoo! I'm doing movements that totally don't prove that I would be using a keyboard on emulation instead of sitting at the controller or some such. Hello? Please come out. Save me 10 minutes of finding you. Yeah, the boss is unfortunately a no-show. We're going to have to do something about that. This small key will be a start, even if it will lead us into this scary room. With two Zazaks and a window and a convenient formation and slightly convenient terrain. Yeah, the window likes to be annoying, doesn't it? But we are past it. Alas, if only all the problems was mere annoyance, but no. And this new enemy type is called the Gibo. The Gibo has its core move forward, and then the body moves towards the core when the core stops moving. The core is the vulnerable part, of course. The body is intangible aside from, of course, dealing contact damage, because, of course, we have to deal with the annoyance that would come with fictional ghosts. And this room is annoying. There's Gibos, there's blade traps, there's a conveyor belt, there's a window that's currently to the north, by the way. And there's another nasty issue. Yeah, you might have noticed that anti-fairy just now. It does get itself trapped, but it's still there to ambush you if you try rushing through the room. But yeah. Thankfully, we're past the room. This isn't even the worst dungeon. I wish it was. So, up to the first floor, and we meet with a new enemy type, the Buzz. The Buzz acts like the rat from the light world, except it's more durable. And yeah, 4 sword strikes, and that gives it a chance to be an erratic bother. And yeah, the bunny beans can go through skull pods, but thankfully not through the table. And as for the telepathy tile that was guarded by the Chasifus, Link, it's me, Zelda! Don't be deceived by the magic of Blind the Thief! Be careful! Blind the Thief. Why does that name sound familiar? Come on, I'm sure it'll come to me. In the meantime, let's pull this switch and... What the... It's a trap! Yeah, we have skull ropes, who act just like the ropes in the light world. Complete with a faster movement when they see themselves lined up with you. Like in the NES and Zelda games. But oddly, the skull rope's only appearance in this game is this very room. I don't know why, but it's not like they're threatening anyway, so not a big loss really. Not in terms of talent. So toggling the blue crystal switch allows us to reach these other skull pots, one of which contains the toggle for the door, allowing us to explore the rest of the first floor. And yeah, I always consider caution against the buzzes, especially if you don't have the Master Sword to one-shot them with the spin attack. Because, yeah, the sun stopping and the sun movement can really confound you. Which is why I'm going to camp out the doorway. Again, the Master Sword would bring them down in one spin attack, but unfortunately we don't have that. But, yeah, what's that buzz doing? Over here! Ah. Okay, we got him. And now we're free to bomb that cracked flooring that's blocked off. That also has sunlight shining upon it for whatever reason. Interestingly, you might notice that we're right above the boss room. But, of course, bombing that cracked flooring won't come into play yet. But it will before too long, and getting this out of the way provides some convenience down the road. In the meantime, we got refunded our bombs, including the ones we lost to the Pika trying to get rid of the magical shield, because authenticity, dang it! Going back down. And with the crystal switch toggled blue, the blade traps are less mitigated, but they're still not too troublesome to get past. And having the crystal switch toggled to blue means we can head this way. Yeah, this room, I'm tempted to get complacent with the red Zazaks, but yeah, considering what's involved in this place, yeah, I don't want complacency bothering me. It would be easy to whack the Zazaks, but I don't want to take fatigue, especially when rooms like this exist. There's conveyor belt, blade traps, and 3 Zazaks, including a red one, and a stout pulse for added fun. Okay, got rid of that, because there's also an abyss feature in the center. Yeah, that room can be bothersome at times. At least it's dealt with. This button would lead back to the boss room, or what's supposed to be the boss room, but we don't want to go that way yet. Let's go down here. Yeah, easy terrain does at least allow for whacking the red Zazaks with the hammer without too much issue. It's still preferable to use robots where feasible. Or I can just want Zazak with the hammer, but I'd rather not fatigue myself. Especially when it's tempting to just ignore rooms like the one to the left here, because the room to the left here is just a trap kill room with 3 Baris, thankfully all blue. But, of course, it has abyss features, with conveyor belts, and a couple of bumpers. Okay, I was worried I compromised my position there, but thankfully, no. Yoo-hoo! Baris, please cooperate. Okay, you at least self-electrify, so let's get rid of you. Oh, you would self-electrify now. But you're isolated, so I can just wait until the cows come home. Not that I prefer to wait. Oh, now I can self-electrify when I hesitate. I had no support. Oh, there we go. I don't think this is safe. Hello, Barry. Yeah, this room likes to be annoying at times. And it's not even recommended to bother here because yeah, this was just a trap killing. There's no reward for killing the Barries or anything, and there's nothing else we can do. Yeah, give me credit for putting up with this room because yeah, things are still going to get worse, believe it or not. So, lifting that block out of the way at least. At least we get to deal with the Zazaks in clean terrain. Red or not, they won't get the chance to shoot their fireballs out. And yeah, we can open these locks with a big key at no extra charge. At no charge. Oh, hi, Zazak. What a slip in here. Funny being under muted still pop, but no worries. And oh hey, it's the Maiden! Oh, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. And the treasure chest also contains a small key. But yes, we saved the Maiden. Now we just need to escape this place. Basically. And hey, she's not in our crystal, so we don't have to worry about that. Wait, too good to be true? What are you talking about? I'm going to go in here and celebrate by grabbing the big treasure, the talisman. Now we can lift the heaviest stones that were once impossible to budge. And yeah, we just have to act quickly so that the breakaway floor doesn't block us off from the talisman. Yeah. I'm a big strong man! Moonwalking. So, we're actually going to go into the stairway to the first floor to showcase something, because that's going to cover all my bases. As soon as the Zazaks are cooperative, or the Gibo can cooperate, but let's take out the red Zazak. He's a little more in the way than I'd like. Are you cooperative today? Yes, you are. Yeah, the Gibos are a little worrisome when you enter from there, but nothing too bad. Just want to rest up. The fatigue can get to me, but because if we approach the first stairway, yeah. Wait a minute, please don't go this way. The Maiden would say the same thing if we approached the entrance to the dungeon as well. And if we commit either to either exiting the dungeon or going to the first floor, the Maiden will leave us and be back in her jail cell. It's like she's afraid of a little bright light. Just wait, bright light? I wonder. Yeah, let's get rid of these Zazaks first. And flag you to remember, apparently. Especially the red sack. Okay, good. The red sack's gone. Oh, you want to approach. Yeah, goodbye, Stalfos. It was not nice knowing you. Anyway, in case you can tell from my dramatized Eureka moment, you're supposed to connect the dots between Zelda's hint about blind the thief is trying to deceive us with magic, and there's a Chekov's gun hidden in a house in Kakariko Village, corresponding with the west half of the first floor of this dungeon, incidentally, about how blind the thief aided bright light a lot. Yeah, we're supposed to go here because of that, and this is going to require all of my focus. Okay, let's go. Boss music! Yeah, too bright! Yeah, Blind the Thief was impersonating the Maiden! And, yeah, I wish that was all he was doing to be a nuisance. But alas, this guy's a pain. I gotta focus now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, One, two, three, four, five. He's dead! He's dead! Blind the Thief is finished! And I don't even have to worry about my landlord telling me to keep the volume down because he suddenly decides to go to bed early. Wait, did I say that out loud? It's not like I'm tired of that nonsense! But yes, Blind the Thief is finished! We did it! The fourth Maiden is rescued! It's done! It's done! You have no idea how bothersome this dungeon. God. Yeah, thanks to Blind the Thief. I mean, the dungeon's fun, but Blind the Thief has to have RNG in the mix, too. Anyway, things went favorably enough. I'll leave them talk about how to handle Blind the Thief in the description, of course, but anyway. Wait, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The first men sailed away the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attack of the evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You're perhaps the last one to carry out the line of the Knights. It is just ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. So, it's all on me, isn't it? Do you understand? My hand's still shaking, but yes, I understand. When the way of the hero lead to the choice for ding! I gotta pause. My hand's shaking, and we have to deal. And we would have to deal with you just outside the dungeon. It's done. Mission accomplished. So next time, we're going to explore more of the Dark World. So until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. And KDH out. And yes, this dungeon was good. It's just Blind the Thief that was the problem.